Hi everyone, welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a blessed day. Let's just have some fun. We are going to do a new series starting today, and it's called Creative Cut Files with Scraps. Now, I usually in the month of July do 31 days of cut files in the past with MK from Some Assemblage Required, and I really encourage you, she will probably be doing that this month, to go and check her out. They are beautiful cut files. They are unique, created by her and Miss Janet Fritz, and they are absolutely lovely. I just don't have the time this summer to do like a 30-day series. We only got a few years left before Jillian and Jason are gone. So my husband and I's goal this summer and next summer is to just do some little road trips and make lots of memories before they've flown the nest. And they're no longer at home. So I'm going to do my version of cut files in July. I'm going to use what I already have because I'm at a point where I have enough product that I need to use it. It doesn't need to just sit and collect dust before I add to it. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know I give myself so much room. And once that room is full, I need to use it, purge it, gift it, whatever it may be. And I love these things that I have, so I want to use them. So we're going to, this is going to be a 6-video little mini series, and we may do it again in the future. So it will have its own playlist, and it will be titled Creative Cut Files Using Scraps. And I'm going to use scraps because you guys know that's my thing. I'm going to use scraps to back my cut files to create with, again, using what I have and not buying things. Stuff is not cheap. It is expensive. So now I'm going to be using this cut file. It is from Bella Boulevard. I got it on clearance. I believe I got this on scrapbook.com. I don't 100% remember, but I'm pretty sure I've had it for a hot minute. I'm pretty sure I got it on scrapbook.com on clearance, okay? It even has like a $5 price tag. I'm telling you, I did not pay $5. I promise you I paid less than $1 because I won't. And now that I have a Cricut, I for sure won't. I'll buy the cut file so I have it forever. But when I bought these, I didn't have a Cricut yet. And some cut files are hard to cut out because they're so dainty. So if you've purchased cut files, get them out. Let's use them. But this is the one I'm using today. It's Bella Boulevard. It doesn't really have a name. It's just a, I don't know. I'm looking for a name. I don't see a name. I don't know. It's hearts. That's what it is. It's hearts. So, make sure you check out those clearance spots. You guys know I do the Crafting on a Budget playlist, and make sure you're looking at clearance. You'll find things. You will, I promise. Or Crafty Low No Spin Facebook group. They have a lot of gals that post stuff on there too, along with, Scrapbooking for Less and cheapscrapbook.com. All good options for supplies and not, break the bank. All right, so I did pull out a paper pad because I'm going to need a whole sheet of paper to back this cut file. And this scrap was in here as well. This is Copper Luxe by Die Kites with the View. I've had it for a hot minute. I needed some orange papers. And this was, I think this was a Joann's, like when they have their paper pads for $5 or whatever. I got it then. Now, I will tell you, it does have some foil copper elements. Yeah. Don't think you have to use that. You don't. So anyway, so we're going to use that. And this scrap was inside of there, and I'm going to use that. I don't know about this, but I do know I'm going to do this. And I do know that I'm going to pull out some black scraps as well and use my paper punch for a heart. So I'm going to do all that. I'm trying hard to use up my alphas, and I have these chipboard alphas. So I'm going to be trying to use those. Knock on wood. And this is the picture we're going to use. This is Jason's birthday last year. He is now 15. Where does the time go, y'all? Jill's driving. Junior's right behind him. I'm going to be broke from insurance. Struggle's real. Okay, so we're going to cut off the loophole branding strip, whatever you want to call it. Oh, look, maybe we can use that. It's got some dots. I don't know. And then we're going to just kind of set our cut file on top. Now I'm going to do my trial and error, you guys. This is what I like to do. I'm going to try some things. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. but we don't have to keep it because it's trialing, right? We can decide. Don't be afraid to try things. Don't glue them down because then you ain't gonna get them back up, but don't be afraid to try things. I want to cut this photo down just a hair. He's with his cake. He picked chocolate on chocolate on chocolate, which is funny because he's not a huge sweet tooth person, but boy, when it comes to cakes, that's what he picks, lots of chocolate. He's not really into ice cream. He's a strange little duck. He gets that from his mama. I'm not a huge sweets person either. So let's see here. Here's a scrap. So I think I'm going to double matte this. I'm going to matte it in white. Anytime you put a photo against white, it will help the photo pop. And if you have not so great photos printed, which we all do, don't act like you don't be afraid to do that because it'll take those photos that maybe are not the best quality and it will help them stand out a little bit more. You'll be able to see them. You won't notice how imperfect the print of that photo is. So I'm just going to eyeball it and then we will trim it up and then I'm going to matte it in black. Okay, so now I've matted the photo. I've matted it twice, once in white, once in black. And I did both with scraps. I had a black scrap. It was like this. Cut it down. And I'm going to use this for my punch. So I kind of have an idea what I'm going to do. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I walk in the door clueless. You never know. It's true. Okay, so I want to have my title say, Happy Birthday, Jason. So, but what I'm going to do is I am going to take my punch, and I'm even considering, you guys ready for this? Considering using this side. Do I want to use, oh, this might be too big of a punch. I think I need to get my smaller punch. I don't know. Yeah, I need to get my smaller punch. So let me grab my smaller punch and then we're gonna punch out either foil or I'm gonna use this side. And anything that would have an A, so happy, H-A, right, is gonna be a heart and I'll have my title out here. So let me grab my smaller punch and I will get that in place and I'm not gonna make y'all sit here. I'll edit so you guys can just go to the next step. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my title down. I've got my heart. I decided to go with this side of the paper because, I don't know, that's just too much for me. So I'm going to put each of these up on foam. So let me grab some foam. Do that right now. And that way they just kind of stand out. I'm just mimicking the cut file. That's all I'm doing is using a heart punch. I'm using some scraps and my tools and my cut files, and it will be awesome. I'm excited for this one. You know, they get older and you don't want such cutesy, you know, little kids, balloons, and not that I don't like balloons, I do, but we kind of make it, you know, our little boys grow up, they're little men. Now, I did B-Day instead of birthday because I didn't have all the letters and I'm trying so hard to use up all of my alphas. Yeah, I don't know if the organization hop that I'm gonna do, going through my alphas and organizing them and purging and keeping and that whole thing, will air before this or after this. I think before. But I haven't done it yet, if this is after. And one of my goals is to use up most, if not all of my alphas, and I'm gonna start using my Cricut to do titles. That just makes sense, right? So, I'm going to cut this with some scissors. Now it is chipboard, but it's not like crazy chipboard. It's just, and I'm going to use this in between B-Day. So happy B-Day. And I'm okay with it being a little bit of an arch because all the hearts have arches, right? So there's that. Now, I want to do 15. I could have promised you, yes, I have 15 right here, down here, and I need some kind of journaling block. I don't know what I want for a journaling block, but I do feel like I need one. So I have a couple of choices. I have this scrap, right? And I could cut and then mount a white square on here which is what I'm leaning towards. Like, I'm not 100% on that, but I am leaning towards that. We could do that. Let's try it. Why not? We have nothing else to lose. Okay, and I don't need a lot of room. I mean, he's had lots of birthdays at this point. And what I'm thinking of doing is putting it right here just to represent it. And I would ink it, and I would put a white, I'll probably cut it right out of this scrap, and that way I can journal just a little bit, you know, wish him happy birthday. Mamas like to do that sometimes. Then what I was thinking of doing is taking this scrap and punching at least 3. So let's do this like so. One more. Now remember, if you're using textured cardstock, it's okay to not want the texture on top, but if you do, you want to punch it in the direction so that your edges, and you will notice this, your edges are going the right way. It will have a little lip. Is it a game changer? No, you'll be all right if you don't do it that way. My way is not the only way, but I like it that way. And I will ink these with some white distressed ink. And I'm thinking of just having a few, right? Here, there, and everywhere. 15 on here because he's turning 15. I really, really like that. This is a very simple. The thing with Cutfiles is, now when you're backing them, I could back this. I could take all different colors of orange and I could back this, but his shirt is black and I love this Cutfile. I really don't want to back it, but that is another option. Like, take scraps and back each of these. It would be time consuming, but it would be worth it. But I don't think I want to do that. I've popped these up on foam. I've got my title. I'll have a little bit of journaling here. And then I have his age. He's 15 now. But maybe I want a few other things. So I did pull out, I have orange enamel dots I could use if I wanted to. And I did pull out a sticker sheet. This is All About Boy from Echo Park, 2013. Now, I want to say it's Scrapbooking for Less or cheapscrapbook.com. They will go have sales and you can get whole sticker sheets for $1. They might be a little more now. I know they raised their price. Maybe it's $1.50, but they're cheap. And so I buy them and I just put them in with my boy embellishments. So I'm thinking maybe I could create some layers even. So let's try. Why not? I kind of like this whole thing, like, because it has numbers and it is his birthday. Let's try. We could take this and we could go across there, but see, I mean, it has the rounded tops, but it's kind of taken away from the hearts, right? So not loving that. That's not gonna work. I'm just stick it right back on there. That's okay. I could do a banner here. That would be okay. I mean, it is a birthday layout, and I wonder if this would stick. I could do that here if I wanted to. Not working for me either. Sometimes things just don't work, and that's okay. We could do, don't want the tree. Oh no, maybe none of it's gonna work. Could do this here with the numbers and put a little pop of teal. Now, once I do that, I'm gonna have to find other places to put a pop of teal, right? So let's see here. We could go like a little cluster and we could go, we definitely want the 5. I want the 5 on the top because we're looking at 15. And then I could go like this, 1, 5. Can you see me? Sorry if I'm at the bottom of the screen here. Like that. We could do that and have this right on top with our journal block. That would be okay. Then I need to have some pop-up teals in other places. Well, in order to do that, I'm going to have to pull off some of these other stickers, which that's okay. I'm all right with that. We could take this sticker and put like, use it as a tab here. That would be good. I kind of like that. We could put, what is a day without mischief? Could we put, what is a day? No, I think we just need that. So let me get another piece of wax paper. We're just trying things. That's what we do. Okay, and I'm actually going to use it twice. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go like that. And I'm thinking that could go there. We're just getting some of that color in there, okay? That's all I'm doing. We could even, do we want to do it twice? I like just the once. So we'll have that one there, okay? And then just because I can, maybe, because I want my the eye to go around the photo. And we could even bring that there. That would be okay. And then what? Put this one up here or here. If I put this over here, right, that would work. And then this one could go right there. But then my H would get lost. It would misappear because it would be black on black. Unless I can find something else to put on there. Let's see here. Big eyes. I don't. Sweet boy. Oh, see, look, sweet boy, happy birthday. And I'm just gonna stick that right here on there. And we will go like so. It's gonna be our cluster doing. I just like that. Come on now. There we go. I like that. Okay, I think that's how it's gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it anymore. I could put the story of, but then that's gonna pull that yellow in, and I definitely don't want the yellow. I could put fun on here. Fun 15. I like that. That's cute. Okay, let's go with that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So now all I need to do is go glue all this down and come back with a finished layout. I am going to either use orange enamel dots or black. I'll decide that once I get it all glued down. So hang in there. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will get it all together and we'll wrap it up. And if I do anything different, y'all know I'm going to talk about it because I'm a talker. So hang on, I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I got it all glued down. I did a little bit more. You know, you just know me, you know. So I know that from here, these hearts are blending in, but I will put close-ups at the end too. I added little hearts on top of the hearts, and I went with teal enamel dots. I thought to myself, I should just use teal, so I did. I did pull in a little bit more for the sticker to create a cluster over here, a couple of other stickers to kind of mimic this circle. And I backed the whole thing in a teal piece of paper. And I love that. I feel like it pulls it all together. This was a lot of fun. I don't use Cutfiles very often. Usually it's one time a year. Make sure you're checking out MK. I love her, and I love it when we support each other and support each other's little ventures every once in a while. And she definitely has a really cool store called Some Assemblage Required, and she does a whole thing every July where it's all about Cutfiles, and she creates them, like I said in the beginning, and it's very, very, very cool. If nothing else, go to her Some Assemblage Required 31 Days of Cutfiles. I'll put it in the description. Facebook group, and you will be inspired by everything everyone does. We've got 5 more Cutfiles that we're going to use. They're all different things I'm using in my stash. I hope you will come and join me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I know I've said it. I'm going to say it again. It's how I know the kind of content that you enjoy and that you like. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had fun, and we'll be back with another one before we know it. Be blessed. Bye.